So what was your biggest learning experience at University of Chicago Booth School of Business?
So University of Chicago Booth School of Business was a very different experience. So it was not like a normal MBA program for early, people who've just entered the jobs, or for mid-career people. This program, which was called Accelerated Development Program, was for senior level people. So it was people who are minimum 12 to 15 years of experience, who are CXO levels, who have high responsibilities, who are leading functions, basically like marketing function, finance functions, head level pe jo log hote hain. So it had a very interesting mix of people from various industries as well as countries, because this was a global cohort. So हमारे बैच में साउथ अफ्रीका से लोग थे, यूएसए से लोग थे, लंदन से लोग थे, लैटिन अमेरिका से लोग थे, सिंगापुर से लोग थे, and of course India से लोग थे. And people were from like there were people who were operation heads, people who were supply chain heads, people who were finance heads, people who were also HR. Like we had like one HR head of a company. I think that the difference was twofold. One is कि जब आप इतने सारे सीनियर लोगों के साथ जो इतने डिफरेंट वर्क एनवायरनमेंट्स, कंट्रीज, इंडस्ट्रीज से आ रहे हैं, तो जो एक्सपीरियंस शेयरिंग, पीयर टू पीयर लर्निंग होती है, वो फिनोमिनल होती है. बिकॉज द प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपीरियंस दैट यू गेट ऑन द जॉब, दैट इज अनपैरेलल्ड. नो स्कूल कैन टीच यू दैट एक्सपीरियंस. सो वो लर्निंग शेयरिंग, experience sharing, how someone else is looking at a problem, what is their approach to solving a problem, what versus how you are thinking. There's a lot of information sharing that happens there, and you learn from your peers. That is one thing which was very different. The second thing which was very different was that the teaching methodology and the faculty, I mean, world class in Chicago Booth School. I have done my first MBA from India, so I do have a parallel to make, like how we teach here versus how they taught there. So a lot of insight into new management thinking, new frameworks. The difference was that जो प्रोफेसर्स हमें पढ़ा रहे थे, वो जो केस स्टडीज से पढ़ा रहे थे, वो केस स्टडी उन्होंने खुद, वो उस केस स्टडी का पार्ट थे. लाइक दे वर कॉल्ड इन एज कंसल्टेंट्स, एंड दे लिव्ड दैट बिजनेस प्रॉब्लम, एंड दे सॉल्व दैट बिजनेस प्रॉब्लम, एंड देयरफॉर दे वर शेयरिंग वेरी फर्स्ट हैंड इनसाइट्स. वर्सेस नॉर्मल बी स्कूल करिकुलम में बहुत पुरानी डेटेड हार्वर्ड की केस स्टडीज होती है, जो 1960 में हुई थी, 1990 में हुई थी, जो अब रेलेवेंट नहीं है, बिकॉज मार्केट हैज चेंज्ड कंप्लीटली. So it was very relevant. There were courses on entrepreneurship, startup, when should you start up, when should a startup go from 0 to 1. It was very relevant, it was very contemporary, and it was being taught by people. It was not theoretical, because that had been implemented by them. So real life problems by people who had implemented those solutions in those companies. So it was very, very enriching versus a normal MBA.
Yeah, it seems really a very nice and wholesome experience by interacting with people from various countries, various backgrounds. Like इतने सारे लोगों से मिलके कितना सारा उनके एक्सपीरियंस से सीखने को मिला होगा.
Absolutely. Beyond a point in life, I think एक point तक classroom learning is very important, पर एक point के बाद actually peer learning बहुत important हो जाती है, because हर किसी के पास wealth of experience और knowledge है, and if you are in an environment जहाँ पे हर कोई talented है, तो आप दूसरा जना कैसे सोच रहा है, कैसे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर रहा है, उसके क्या एक्सपीरियंसेस रहे हैं, वो एक्सपीरियंस शेयरिंग से बहुत ज्यादा लर्निंग होती है बियॉन्ड अ पॉइंट.
Yeah, that's very true. I think there is a very famous quote that you are the average of the 5 people that you are most in touch with. So this definitely applies here.
Yeah, it does.